Hey you guys, it's me and Robbie here. We're going to show you guys the new 2018 Equinox, but not just that, we're going to go over how it's different from the previous models because this is an all new body style and it has a lot of cool new features. So I'm going to go over to Robbie now and we're going to talk a little bit about these.
Hey everybody, I'm Robbie, sales consultant with Coastal Chevrolet Cadillac, and behind me we've got a 2017 LT Equinox here. It's been a while since they've redesigned this vehicle, so you've probably seen many of these on the road. There's a lot of them out there. We're going to touch on a few differences here. To start out with, when you see the 18 from the front, we've redesigned the headlights. The grille is a little bit more compressed. It's got a sharper edges and just kind of a more aggressive feel from the front. We changed all the headlighting systems to LEDs. We've got some nice badging on the side of the car. Aesthetically, I think it's a little bit sharper than years past. Not to take anything away from the older model Equinoxes, they're still great cars. When we go into the older Equinox,
Alright, look at the old Equinox here.
you can see on the front panel and the dash, everything is plastic here. So it kind of just gives you an aesthetic that's not quite as clean as some of our competitors. Also, the dash system, the MyLink system, is all just a little bit dated. Kind of hard to navigate sometimes. It can be a little bit tricky to use if you've ever been inside of one of these vehicles. Once you learn it, it's not too difficult, but in order to learn it, it can be a little bit difficult sometimes. So what they've done is they've completely redesigned the dash, the way it looks, the way that it operates. The MyLink system is still the same, but they've kind of updated it for where we are now. Another big difference, I think Brooke just panned by it, is the sunroof in the vehicle. You'll see the new one when we come back, but the older model Equinoxes are just a traditional sunroof, just right over the driver and passenger head. And the newer model Equinox, we have a full panoramic sunroof that covers almost the entire vehicle. That's pretty cool. It opens up the headroom in the car for you.
Nice. This is the back side. I'm going to go over what the back looks like on this one.
Okay.
So
take a look at the back. You want to look at
look
the
at
storage space as well?
Yeah. So Robbie, what's the biggest difference you said, like as far as?
The cargo capacity in the car is just about the same. The length of the car actually changed. We're about 5 inches shorter on the 2018 model than we were on the 17s, but they've displaced some of the room inside of the car, lengthening the wheelbase a little bit, and just kind of made better sense with the space that they have in the car. So you can see, well, let's get a shot of the back.
Yeah, it looks a lot different than that one.
The tail lights were redesigned, just the whole presentation of the car. And then the interior space, you can see pretty well that it's got almost exactly the same amount of storage space, and you still have a 60/40 fold on the seats here.
And
so
these
if you
go
need it,
flat.
and these actually fold flat as opposed to a little bit of an angle on the older models.
Right.
And a lot of our competitors leave a little bit of an angle.
It's nice because it's shorter, so even though you get the same amount of cargo space, it's like, you know, it makes it a little bit easier to park, I guess, and you have a small garage, fits a little bit better.
Absolutely.
I know people are really about that garage.
Gotta make sure it fits in the garage. So now we'll walk around and take a look on the
Shout
interior.
out to Butch McCall. He says, great job, Robbie is in the house.
Thank you, Butch.
Alright, we're going in now. So you want to hop in on that side, I'll go over here. Going in the car. Alright. So what are some things you notice immediately in here?
So as soon as you get in the car, if you've ever been in another Equinox before, like we just showed you, you'll notice the soft touch panels on the dash, the armrest, and then the presentation of this front end is just a lot more user-friendly.
Yeah.
And kind of makes you want to sit up front in this car.
I like the two-tone, like the black and the gray together. It looks really nice.
Absolutely.
It looks just very classy in here and modern.
Now there's a couple things that are different that are now offered on this vehicle that were not offered in the past. One is cooled seats. So we're in a fully loaded model right now. This is a premier model with pretty much everything that we can add to it. We've got our dual climate control, which is pretty standard in a lot of vehicles these days. Heated steering wheel. And then all the safety features that come along with these cars. We've got lane departure warning, which gives you a signal whenever you're moving into another lane if somebody's in your blind spot. Same thing with the blind spot awareness. We've got rear cross traffic alert that'll alert you when somebody's coming from either side when you're in reverse. One thing that they've added to the Equinox that they didn't have in years past is the safety alert seat. That's a GM patent. What that does is a lot of vehicles, when your safety features are activated, give you an audible tone. In a GM vehicle, your seat actually vibrates a little bit for you to know where the danger is coming from. So if somebody's in my blind spot on the right side and I go to merge lanes, my driver's seat is actually going to vibrate on the right side of the seat to let me know, hey, check your right side. There's somebody over there, something over there. Right. Which is a really great feature. It can surprise you if you don't know it's coming, right. But it is a very nice feature. I felt that feature. It's very interesting.
So the screen over here, though, is like, that's the first thing I noticed, was just like how nice it looks, and like the other one has a thing up here that's like kind of almost blocking.
Yeah, it was meant to be a little bit of a sunshade, and it turned out it ended up where it kind of makes the screen a little hard to navigate when you get into one of the older models. This is a nice clean flush surface here.
Yeah. The
touch screen is very responsive. I mean, it's like using an iPad. It's really, really comparable, very user friendly. Yeah. We go into phone. Now nothing's paired right now, but this will give you all your contacts, your recent calls. You can check your voicemail. Your navigation screen doesn't take long to load up. That was instant. And then you can go into destination, your points of interest nearby. Let's say we're hungry and we want to find something good to eat. We'll go to barbecue. And a little
Hog Heaven.
Shout out to Hog Heaven. It's only 1.5 miles away. So we can just get our directions straight to the restaurant that we'd like to go enjoy lunch at.
Heck yeah. No, I like, this is my favorite feature up here.
Now this
so it's kind of dark in here, but it's going to get pretty bright in here, you guys. The
panoramic sunroof that we were talking about. This shade is going to go all the way back over the rear passengers and kind of really opens up the inside of this car. It brightens everything up. If you're a tall person or broad-shouldered, it really gives you a little bit more headroom, shoulder room, makes everything a little bit more comfortable in here when you can open that shade all the way up to the back like that.
You just open up so much light in here too. Looks really, really nice.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right, so is that everything like new?
We do have the wireless charging station as well, which I don't believe was offered in the older model Equinoxes.
Right.
It is offered in lots of other GM products, but this is the first time I've seen it in an Equinox.
Yeah.
That's for compatible smartphones. Unfortunately, Apple is not compatible, but
Boo.
A lot of your Samsung Galaxies and Android phones and things are. And the good news is, for Apple users, you can purchase cases and adapters that will make your phone compatible with that if you'd care to.
Cool. So we're gonna go on a little ride here, and Robbie's gonna explain what he thinks is, I guess, different about this car. Now the engines. Tell us what the engine, like the difference between the engines.
The older model Equinoxes only ran a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. Average fuel economy was 21 in the city to 31 in the highway. What we're running now is a 1.5 liter turbo,
Nice.
which is actually going to give you 26 around town and 32 on the highway. So your gas mileage has gone up by a couple miles a gallon, and you're also increasing your torque at a lower RPM, so you're getting more out of the vehicle while you're driving it.
Right.
One other thing, since it popped up right whenever we put it into gear, is this vehicle is now offered with surround vision.
Oh yeah, nice.
So we've got a forward camera, if you can see this. I don't know if there's a glare or not, but this is projecting what's in front of Brooke and I right now, and then this little emblem over here is actually a picture of the car, and it's using 4 cameras all around the car. There's one in the front, under both mirrors, and then your rear vision camera, and it gives you a surround view of the car so you can see what's around you and hopefully not bang up those side panels.
Yeah, later we'll show you when we park in a parking spot, like how easy it is to see where you park. And if you park bad with this thing, then you're a pretty bad parker. Alright.
We'll hope I can live up to the parking expectations then.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a nice smooth ride. I just really love the interior on this car. Like, it's just really nice.
I don't know how the audio's coming through on the live feed, but when you're in this car, you can really tell the difference between other makes and even our own vehicles, how quiet this vehicle is on the road.
It really is quiet.
You don't get much road noise, you don't get any engine noise at all. You can barely tell the car's cranked.
People just have to come drive it to see for themselves, right?
Absolutely. Come check it out.
This is the only one we have right now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We've got 118 just came off the truck yesterday, and then we have 117 remaining in inventory as well.
Yeah.
Which is the one that we displayed earlier.
Nice. Yeah, this thing is pretty quiet. Just sitting here.
We picked out a good time to pull out here with all the heavy 3 o'clock traffic coming through.
I guess it's the school traffic. Shout out to our service department though. Don't forget they are open until 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday now. I think a lot of people don't realize that. Definitely helps.
Definitely is very convenient.
Yeah.
A lot of people closed on Saturdays, so. Alright, now we're off. And you can really feel that turbo working whenever you're driving it. It's nice, it's smooth, it's quiet. We're not having any trouble shifting gears. It's a much more comfortable ride, I think, from last year to this year.
Yeah, it is pretty comfy. Yeah, we can barely hear that road noise. Cool. Well, it's kind of cloudy today, unfortunately, but I think it's good for a little video here.
Absolutely. We do have our lane keep assist system is active. If you can see on the dash here, there's a little green car. It just popped up there. That's telling me that there's a car in front of me.
Cool.
And we're good. If that emblem turns red, then we're approaching that car too fast, and the vehicle's going to tell me to slow down.
Very intelligent.
Some vehicles in the GM lineup will actually slow the car down for you. I don't believe that this vehicle has that feature on here, but it does have the warning to let you know, hey, you're coming up a little too quickly.
Yeah.
It might be time to hit the brakes.
Nice. Pawleys Island, baby. Anybody playing golf today? Oh, but you also just gave our service department a shout out. We do have the best service department around, don't we? Katie and Patrick. Yes, we love them too. We'll have to put these seats up so everybody can see what they look like later. But so, anything you'd like to say to the fans?
I just think that this is really worth a look. I know that.
And there's an old Equinox right there.
Yep. Lots of them on the road.
So different.
That GM is doing a really good job of redesigning these vehicles to try to fit a few more demographics and to get more of our vehicles on the road. And I think that we have a quality product here that's worth a look. It's worth a try. We've got a nice family-owned dealership that, you know, the family's great people to work for. They're great people to deal with. We try to take care of you and be as transparent as possible.
Right.
It's just all around. I think this is worth coming down and taking a look. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Hey, and I drive a Nissan, but this is actually quite a nice car. I will not lie. Very, very nice and smooth, and I really just like that dash up there. It's like so technological and cool.
Absolutely.
For my millennial self.
If we go back to our first YouTube video together, Brooke, I think we can focus on the projection feature there.
Yeah.
With the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
Oh yeah.
Which is just a really neat feature whenever you get down to the technology in the car.
Right, Chevy has some good technology. Oh yeah, and there's Wi-Fi in here too, right?
Yep,
yeah.
Wi-Fi capabilities. You can turn the car into a mobile hotspot. You can pull Wi-Fi from other hotspots to the car to use while you're listening to music or researching something, pulling up your navigation, whatever it may be. Some really cool plans.
Nice. Heck yeah.
So we're gonna give this turbo a little bit of
gas. Gas it, gas it.
It's definitely got plenty of get up.
Yeah.
If it's been a while since you've driven a 4-cylinder vehicle, you should not be afraid of it. They don't have any problem getting out of their own way anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing definitely has some get up to it. Don't kill us.
Actually, wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. That was the test to make sure it's safe, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Butch said the dash looks something like something off of Star Wars. I agree. It does look really cool. Like, I think the gray and the black just look really nice. So yeah, let's test this little parking line thing.
Okay.
So y'all can see how easy it is. If you have trouble parallel parking, then this will be great for you people. Or backwards, you know. Okay. I don't have trouble, but you know, I'm just the best parker around. So easy. And Robbie's not even looking behind him. Completely trusting the car.
That's what you got to learn to trust these cameras for sure, but they're excellent features in this vehicle and all the GM products, but we're definitely excited about the 2018 Equinox here.
Heck yeah. We're going to show y'all what the back seats look like too, because I don't know if y'all got to see them since we folded them down, but you can see the two-tone. It looks really, really good. Pretty sweet.
One more thing with the back seats, they do actually recline a little bit too. I know that wasn't too great of a recline there, but you can see the difference where this seat's sitting right now,
right,
and right here. So you've got a couple degrees that you can actually recline the seat, just a little bit more comfort for your back passengers there. And we do have heated seats.
Ooh, I didn't even know that.
For the back
heated
as
seats
well.
in the back. Nice.
And a couple phone chargers for the kids in the back if they need it, or device chargers.
Or adults.
Absolutely.
Or for me. Well, cool, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Come see us. Come test drive. Come enjoy the 2018 Equinox. What? You got a shout out?
Really?
We're on Facebook Live.
Thanks, Butch.
Yes, Butch gave you a shout out. He said you were hiding.
Thanks a lot, Butch.
All right. Thanks for watching, and we will be back again on Facebook Live soon. Bye.